Today on the Aaron Show.
We didn't know you where you were.
Look at the light you have on your head.
That's the GoPro.
Because you prepare.
Right, today guys, welcome back to another video. And today I'm attempting to go up to the old Garrison barracks. Now the one I'm looking at to do, I've been scouting it since last night, is called the Officer's Mess. Now I'm hoping they haven't redeveloped it as such yet, and that Google has updated it, and it's still fenced off. Good. Oh shit, they have fucking done it up. I spoiled my plan. Fuck. Yep. Wankers. Oh, okay, that there you go. See, it's a sergeant mess. That's it was it. Well, it kept most of the building in. That's the sergeant's mess anyway. I can still do a video on it. So yeah, this is the old sergeant's mess building. Made a quite nice job of it as well, actually. Still kept the old chimneys by the look of it. Yeah, it looks rather good. Yeah, they've done it up quite nicely. Yeah, that's where it sort of looks like they might have kept some of the original brickwork. Yeah, but all the old chimneys are still up there. It looks like they've kept a lot of the brickwork. Yeah, they've kept a lot of the original brickwork. Hopefully they've kept all the original inside as well. I've also got a plan B as well, so that's okay. Because we're going to walk down this part. Because you've still got another barracks. That's the sergeant's mess. So just down here, and we look down this way. We've got some more of the old buildings just down here. Look, that's the old parade ground that's there. And we've also got, this is the Roman Circus Centre. Yeah, they've not long finished this. See all the original features. Yeah, look, that does actually look pretty nice. That does actually look pretty nice. Yeah, so that bit there, I've seen vehicles parked in there before. So now this part was I believe the parade ground, I think, if I'm right. Just in there. So you've got some old buildings. They might be doable though. I'm not sure I'm going to get in there. But they could be doable. Just them ones over there. You've got them ones there. And you've got those ones there. Definitely have to have a look at them. Just getting round to them. It's going to be the problem. Definitely could be doable. Anyway, yeah, so we'll walk round to another one I know about that they haven't done up yet. There's also several other buildings they haven't done up yet on this estate. This is the Garrison, and they've done it all up. This is the whole. This used to be, all of this used to be the old Garrison. I can still do a history episode anyway. But so as I say, that's the sergeant's mess. It used to be really badly derelict, and they finished doing it up. Not that, it's just recently been finished doing up. So Google is out of date. I hate you, Google. So that's some of the barracks just over there. You've got some of the original barracks just up there, and if I walk round, you'll be able to see some of the garrisons around that side. So we'll walk around that way. This used to be one of the old barrack buildings as well. That's now the Roman Circus, the Roman Circus Centre. You've got some parts of the Roman Circus underneath these display glasses there. You've also got part of it there, but we're not here about that today. We're here about the barracks. Now, if I'm correct, that is it over there. It's just getting into the damn thing. Now, it might be possible I can get into that. So what we'll do, so you can see this is what the Roman circus, this is the, you can see where it was. Let me screen. You can see where they found the Roman circus, but we'll do that another day. So yeah, that's one that leads into the parade ground. Yeah, that's the parade ground one. So you've got all those bits, you've got these parts here, and it leads down, that's the parade ground area just down there. You've got some more of the buildings just down there as well. So we'll go around this way. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get into these, to be honest. No, they look pretty secure as well. Okay, so when we come around this side, we'll still be in the Garrison. There's another one of the old buildings they converted. And we've also got older parts up there they haven't touched yet, I think. That was one of the barrack buildings. They've got several, I think they're called cavalry, a couple of them are called, where the cavalry were. I think it was a mounted cavalry. Yeah, so Sergeant Mess is finished being built. These ones were done quite a while ago. That could be the one that I was already looking at before, that one just there on the corner. We've got all the old barracks still all work that way. So this was all part of the barracks. And some of the older ones they haven't touched. It should be around where I'm walking. I don't remember whereabouts they are now. If I go back out onto the main road and walk back up, I'll be able to see them as well. But this was all part of it. These have all been converted. So that's Sergeant's Mess. That's been done up very, very recently. Shame I couldn't have explored that. So these are all the Victorian conversions. And they kept, these were the horses' stables, I think. All these ones under here, these were the horse stables. And then you've got these ones here. These were all part of it as well. A couple of the older buildings, the old Victoria buildings, were actually burnt down. And the original Sergeant's Mess was burnt down. That one that I was just looking at was actually the Officer's Mess, not Sergeant's Mess, because Sergeant's Mess was burnt down. So what we'll do, we'll walk through here, because I'm pretty sure it's this way. And all these here, this was all part of the horse stables. And we come round this side, that was all part of it as well. I should be able to walk around this way. And then there's some more of it down there. And if we come out down this way, some of the original gating down this way. And we'll come down here, and we'll come out back onto Butt Road, because this is Garden Road. And then we can walk further up. All this is all part of the barracks. All this along here, all down there. Now, if I'm correct, there should be a couple of older buildings they haven't touched yet. So you've got this old original fence here. This is one of the original gates and fencing. There's a new one. So we'll stop for this for a minute, and then when we get to the older buildings, I'll come back on. Right, so the original Sergeant's Mess was actually behind this wall because it's got to set fire to. So it's on this side of the wall. Because I remember when the fire happened. So that was the Sergeant's Mess. The one that was back there is not Sergeant's Mess. That was the opposite, the higher era band officer's mess, not Sergeant's Mess. I don't know why I've called it Sergeant's Mess. The original Sergeant's Mess was on this side of the wall. Okay, so I found the bit I'm looking for, which is this part, because there's some of the older buildings there. So, you can see where it's boarded up there. So what we're going to do, we'll have a little wander around first. Just changing my view. This is now on my backpack. Hopefully you don't hear the annoying rattling noise. Gives me a bit more freedom to walk around a bit more, and hopefully you'll be able to see a bit more. I know it's putting down a little bit. It's a little bit pissed, but let's show it up a bit. There we go. Right. Okay. So we'll walk around here. I'll do a little bit of history. That's something. Yeah, they've already started building that one. Right, so they've already started building that side. This is the side they haven't. Oh, see, somebody's already done that for me. Excellent. So, this is one of the buildings I want to access. This one here. That's one of them. A bit piece of piss, because all I do is go behind that. Sweet. That's a nice easy one. Oh look, there's a nice entry hole. Oh goody. Right. Looks like they might have already started converting these ones. Ah no, there it is. There they are, over that side. Right, okay. Okie dokie. Right, back in a minute. Okay, so this is the cavalry barracks. And as you can see, they've done no work to it at all. And what's behind me is a Harris fence. So this is the cavalry barracks. I'll bring up a bit of history about them and put it below as well. Don't really want any chance of getting in there, of course. But we can always hot fence take some photos anyway. So what we'll do, we'll walk round to the another part. We'll come have a little snoopy whoopy at this one in a minute. But we've also got some around this side. There we go. And that's the ones I want to get into. So we've got, at the moment, we've got one original building just down there, which I can just walk into and not give a shit about. And we've got this one here, which hasn't been changed yet, and we've got that one there. And I think that's the last of the build. Oh, I know. I've got some over that side as well. Yep, they're over that side as well. Right, so these are the original barracks. I'll have to find out what that building is. But this is the. Oh, they started doing something. A little peeky weeky over the fence. Yeah, they started doing something. Don't know how to get in there. Let's have a little look. What they've done. Not very well secured, is it? It's pretty well boarded up. Very, very easy access. Yeah, piece of piss to get in here. We've also got that barracks there, which is another easy hop over the fence. I don't think I'm going to actually be able to get into them, but I can walk around and of course do a bit of history as well, because it's just poxy Harris fencing. So, yeah, it's pretty well, boarded up. And they've demolished part of it, but they haven't actually done anything yet. So I don't think I'm going to actually get inside, but I can still walk around. So this is Cavalier 2. Go over the fence so you can see. It's pretty well boarded up. Some fresh boards there as well. Doesn't mean I won't go and have a look see though, does it? And then we've got the other ones there, and we've got these ones here. Yeah, they've been boarded up, a few of them recently by the look of it. So you've got this one here. Sun's in the way. And we come over to this side. And we got 1, 2, 3 lots there. They've been pretty sealed up, to be honest, but it doesn't mean I can't hop over and have a look. So we've also got this building here, which has also got fresh boards on. Ourselves. I like to spoil my fun. mean, I ain't going to hop over this fence and have a look in here though. I'm pretty sure the doors are going to be, yeah, they've boarded up the windows and stuff. I can still get a video out of it, who cares. So, yeah, I'll have to, I'm not sure what that building is. Put a bit of board over the locks, and the windows that were smashed have been boarded up. That's a shame. I could have got inside. So we'll walk around this part. And my very easy access would be just around here. So let's have a look if I've got access here. By the look of it, I don't. But it would be hard to jump over a fence though, would it? It'd be very fucking easy to jump over a fence. Just be careful with the houses on this part. I can get over there, piece of piss. I can get over there, piece of piss. Just gotta watch the houses. So, yeah, so this is the Cavalry 2 barrack, I think. One of the part of the old garrison. All this round here was all part of the old garrison. This is the one that they haven't converted yet. That might be to do with some power or something like that, or storage things or something like that. But this was all the barracks. This has all been here since the 1800s. All these barracks here. So they've got to be careful what they do with them as well. They've converted most of them to housing, or they've demolished part of them. They're not allowed to fully demolish them because of the grade listing. So they've done a pretty good job of preserving these, to be honest. There's another way over. Step on the sign and jump over. Yeah, they're pretty sealed, to be honest. I mean, it's gonna stop me. I definitely should have come here a few years ago and got inside. Yeah, they smashed the windows up the top. Little shits, spoilt my fun for me. And there's another part, easy way in. I could get under that gate, I reckon. Anyway, this is where they're supposed to be building, and they've done nothing. Oh, but there's cameras. There's cameras on this one. Okay, so I can't get into this one because there's a camera on this one. You see the cameras? So there's cameras on this one, but there isn't on the other ones. That means the cameras are only on this part in the middle. So I should be able to get over the fence on that one. Unless there's too many nosy neighbours, of course. Trouble with bloody housing around here. On this side, there's no camera, but they have been vandalising it. But there's graffiti over there. But they're all boarded up, definitely. Yeah, they've been boarding the doors up as well. Yeah, it's all fresh boards. Well, that would have been a possible way in. By in that skinny. Right, so what we'll do is go back round to the other side. Take some photos of these barracks and then go around to the other part, take some photos around the other side. Okay, so I found an access point to this one. So all I've got to do now is get over the fence without being seen, get around the other side of the building and get in. So now these ones are the ones that have got cameras. This one doesn't have a camera, apart from mine that I'm using now. So I'm going to try and find a crafty way over this fence. And then I'm in. So I mean, there's quite a few houses around, which is the trouble. But so now you've got Harris fence in here, but that'd be too noisy, so I can't get in via that. But what I've got to do is go between there. I think there's a door over there, open over there as well. That door, it's wide open. I'll just see my way in. Straight over there, that's my way in. Right, okay. Shit. So many goddamn houses around. Right, I've got to find a way into this fucking building. I don't know how I'm going to do it because there's too many pissing houses around. So, right, let's have a little lurk around and see what I can find. Back in a mo. Okay, so also we have these ones. It's a damn sight easier to get into, possibly. There's a lot of houses around, so no, that's a big no-no. There's cameras in there as well. Okay, so this one's a big no-no as well. But stop me from taking photos, isn't there? So. There's cameras there. So the ones they're protecting is these ones and the other one with the cameras, and the one that's without the cameras, well, yeah, says it all really, doesn't it? So the trouble is also right up here, just in front of me there, that's the military police station of the Garrison. That's also where the new Garrison is, just down there. This, oh no, that's not a new camera, that's an old camera. So now I could possibly get into this from this side. It's all empty anyway. There we go. You can see what's inside. Look, scaffolding and oh, the brick. Nah, that's all empty anyway. Look, you see the scaffolding. I'll just try and zoom in. I can zoom in a bit. It'll let me. No, won't let me zoom in. But you can see just through the window, you can see where they've ripped the floorboards up and the scaffolding and stuff in there. So there's nothing really worth looking at inside anyway. So yeah, you can see that. Yeah, it's all. It's a bit crappy anyway. Yeah, there's nothing worth looking at inside anyway. Going by what I can see through the window. I know you can't really see it, but yeah, that's the. I know it's empty. I know the one I'm looking at is probably going to be empty as well. I'm going to come back tonight for that one. But this is where all the military police stations over that way, and the new Garrison's just down there. This one's all part of it as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into that building down on the corner, as it's the easiest access possible. I don't have to jump anything, so I've just got to slip through the gap. I might go head mount for this one, so I'm hands free to take some photos and stuff. I don't really give a toss if anyone says anything anyway. I'd say, well, hold the fence, mate. Simple. So yeah, they've converted the ones that I was looking at before. These are new builds, and these ones are converted. So let's go and look at this building just down here. So I'm going to switch mounts, and then I'm going to go inside and have a look. Oh, smackers have certainly been in there, haven't they? I think they're getting anyway, so it don't really matter. Can't see nothing. Just about see inside. I'm not going to see the camera, I don't think. No. No, I'll look up to see what this one was. Oh, it's one of the Cavalier Barracks, part of the Cavalier Barracks. One was the scumbag who did that. This is Cavalier 1. This is the original sign still there. Yeah, can't see. You can see the smackheads a bit in there. Definitely smackheads. Yeah, smackheads a bit in there. Cracked window, can't really see nothing anymore. Pretty empty. Yeah, the skagheads have been in there. Yeah, looks pretty empty anyway. Still cool though. Oh, there we go. I can see through it. Yeah. The camera. I'm going to see the GoPro a little bit. A little bit. Nothing major. Never mind. So I can't see in properly. So there's no access because I've got a nice little meter in here. But yeah, never mind. Never mind. Cracked window that side. There's definitely no way in. It's all just cracked. Not actually got in. No little smack it actually get in there. Yeah, well, I'm trying to unscrew it. But they have unscrewed it. Ah. There's a way though. Right, anyway, I'm going to come back later and do the other barracks over there because that is going to be doable. So literally all I've got to do is jump over that fence and I'm in, and that's what I'm going to do. So catch you later. Right, so that's part one of my little history tour of the old barracks in Colchester, the old Colchester Garrison. It's just here, as you can see, it tells you that they've been building over it, redeveloping it, but there are still some left, and I found an access point. So watch out for part two, which I'll be filming later on tonight. So I can go home first, charge up my phone, charge up the GoPro, and then I will be back later on tonight, hopping that fence and getting in that building. I found two ways in, so all I've got to do is literally just get over the fence. As soon as I'm over that fence, I'm in. because as soon as I'm inside, it's all boarded up. No one's going to see me anyway. So, yep, that's what's going to happen in part 2.